What up, Crazy Gang? It's Noriah, and today we're back with another video. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and press that post notification button. Okay, guys, so this video is going to be a story time about how I met my best friend, Alessandro, and how he had to go back to Italy because he was a foreign exchange student. Okay, so it was last year, my freshman year in high school, and my best friend, Alessandro, he was in my Foods 1 class, which was my third-hour class. And I met him, and you know, I thought like he was cute or whatever, but I kind of knew he was a foreign exchange student, so I was like, why not become friends with him instead? Okay, so it was our first lab, and we were sitting there talking, and I was like, so hey, how are you? And he was like, what? And I was like, at that moment I knew. I was like, okay, he's not from America, like what's going on? I said, are you a foreign exchange student? He's like, yeah, I'm from Italy. And I was like, okay, I'm Noriah. And then he introduced himself. And I was like, do you have Snapchat? He's like, no. Every time I come to America, I was like, do you have Snapchat? Do you have a Snapchat? He was like, what's with Snapchat in America? I was like, well, Snapchat's like a big thing around here. You know, most teenagers have it. Some teachers have it. You know, he was like, okay, should I make one? I was like, yeah, make one and add me. So he added me, and then he made me follow him on Instagram. So it was the day at lunch where I introduced him to my best friend, Kayla Crow. You guys have seen her in my other videos. And I introduced her to her, and at that moment, we were just best friends. We were, you know, Dumb and Dumber. We were unbreakable. Like, no one could break us apart. So we got closer and closer, and then we just, you know, we sat by lunch every day. So he brought another friend to us, Augustine. I'll mention him in a different video, but then all the four of us just became best friends. So my friend Alessandro, he was so fun. You know, he was so fun to hang out with. He was so fun to talk to. We were just like unbreakable. Like he was my best friend. You know, we were all best friends. No one could ever break us apart, like I said before. But he was so fun. He was tall. He was always outgoing. He would always go like to the games and basketball games. He wanted to get the full American experience. So, you know, he always, every single day, he went to McDonald's. He always got the quarter pounder with cheese. He never gained weight though. Like if you ever seen a picture of him, I have to put a picture of him right here. You know, but if you ever seen him, you know he's small. Like he's taller than me, but he's still like so skinny and tiny. So one day he introduced this girl to us, and I'm not gonna say who because that's legal charges right there that I'm not gonna get into trouble with. But he introduced this girl to us, and I knew something about her wasn't right. So but everyone's like, oh, there's nothing wrong with her. Why don't you guys get to like her? I'm like, there's something wrong with her. I don't know what. I just have this gut in my feeling. So there's something wrong with her. And everyone's like, oh, whatever. You're probably just being obnoxious and just annoying like usual. And I say, okay, I probably am. But this time I know I'm not. So a few months go by, you know, they start dating, the relationship. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to, you know, like her, whatever. And Alessandro, you know, he's telling us about he's telling us about his relationship, how he's happy. I was like, okay, I'm happy for you, know. And then allegations of him get, you know, brought up. Allegations just brought up, and it's allegations of rape charges. And that breaks my heart because Alessandro, he wanted her to fly. Like Alessandro was so nice and kind, and to find out that, you know, he had rape charges against him, it was just ridiculous. So so we find out that it was false. Like she told us and he told us that they never did anything together. And he was such a good person and such a nice person, and everything just went downhill from there. He was hurt, you know. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to her. They never did anything to each other. She made false allegations, putting it on Instagram, saying that, oh, if you guys know what hickeys are, these aren't hickeys, these are bruises. Those were not bruises. Those were hickeys. Alessandro would not ever do anything to anybody like that. So when we found out that, all my hate went towards her, and it really wasn't hate, it was just more disappointment, you know. to find out that you were gonna hurt such a good person who did absolutely nothing to you. They broke your heart. Yeah, broken hearts can heal. Broken hearts can heal. Everyone has a broken heart. Somebody has broke my heart before. I'm fine. You know, we're all love again. That's something that everybody does. We have broken hearts. We lose our first loves. It happens. You need to get over it. But you to go accuse somebody of rape? Really? Really? It's just so crazy that he would have to go through this. So one day, my best friend, she sees her throw a water bottle at his face. He gets suspended. She gets suspended. But she cries about it. She cries because she got in trouble. And he's such a good person. Like, it's just not fair. It's really not fair. Like, he had to go back to Italy. I didn't even get to say goodbye to him. I didn't get to say goodbye to Alessandro. You know, I didn't get to say goodbye to him, which wasn't fair. I didn't even go to school for the longest time. I didn't get to say goodbye to my best friend. We barely FaceTime now. He wants to come back, but we barely say, oh my God, we barely talk. And it hurts because to know that over some falsely educate, oh my God. I couldn't say, wow. False accusations. It happened. It happened, but Alessandro was just, he was a kindred soul. He was so happy and so kind all the time. And now he's not. He's gone. He's in a foreign country and I might never see him again. It hurts. It really does. It hurts. You know that somebody would hurt him for no reason. And everyone knows she's lying. Teachers know she's lying, but they have to do the charges. They have to drop the charges. It's her word against his. She's American, he's not. And it's not fair. Because of a broken heart. But it sucks, you know. It sucks. I didn't get to say goodbye. So, Alessandro, if you're seeing this, I love you and I miss you. Just know that you're never ever gonna be replaced. And it hurts because you were my best friend and I could talk to you about anything and you wouldn't judge. So, this is my story to you. Just know I love you and I really wish you'd come back. And you didn't deserve anything. So, this is my video to you. Love you, Alessandro. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video. Didn't mean to get emotional like a little baby. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow.